Hey, what's going on, everybody? Ali here with another one for you. And it is Monday, May 8th, and it's just about 1:20 p.m. in the afternoon here, Eastern Standard Time. And it's been an unbelievable weekend for my family and I. My wife and I celebrated her in her baby shower this weekend. So we were a little bit out of commission essentially since Friday because we were preparing and obviously taking off and taking some family time. As you know, one thing that is always important to me is God, family, and then business, and we like to keep that order always going for ourselves. But nonetheless, first and foremost, thank you so much for joining us today. And if this is your very first time listening to our messages, well, congratulations. You are in here for an absolute treat because we're going to be educating you on things that are not only so relevant to your business, but things that are going to help you out, turn things to the next level. Now, I'm pretty sure you're an entrepreneur if you are tuning in into our videos or audios or anything that we do. So obviously we're speaking the same language. So if you are the right entrepreneur with the right people, make sure you share this video because the entrepreneurial spirit always says, I learned it, now I got to tell the world about it. So help somebody that may be struggling in silence. Now, today we're going to talk about prospecting and social media, and specifically on the internet world. Do you find yourself struggling with prospecting, right? The number one struggle for any business is, how do I get more customers, or how do I get new associates, or how do I hire more qualified people, or whatever the case may be. And I'm here to tell you that we are living in the prime age of the social media world, of the internet world, and more importantly, there are so many things that are continually being put right before us, and if you're not taking advantage of it, you are missing out 100%. So let's talk about it. What is prospecting in the business world, first and foremost? So you got to understand the language itself. See, prospecting is simply reaching out. Marketing, however, is attracting. So you got to make sure you understand that distinction, just for the simple fact that you may be attracting many people, or rather, you may be prospecting many people, but if you're not attracting them to your message the right way, essentially what you're doing, you have so many opportunities to talk to so many people, but you are destroying them by having the wrong approach. So make sure that prospecting and marketing are both up to speed. So here is some of the things that I can share with you that can make your prospecting and your marketing both attractive. First things first, you know what I'm going to say? Brand yourself. Brand yourself. It is a must. You have to brand yourself. You have to position yourself in a situation where you look like the main event, like the hero of your own movie, like the star of your own show. Offer tons of value. See, I learn a whole lot every single day, and then I bring it to you. I read, I listen to audiobooks. That is valuable information that I work on all the time. So offer a lot of value. Make sure that you are solving people's biggest problems. I can guarantee you, I can ask any entrepreneur, especially for those of you who are in the network marketing profession, what is your number one challenge? Well, the masses are going to say prospecting. I run out of people. I don't know who to talk to. I don't know how to bring in people to me. Well, guess what? We're going to work on that and a whole lot more. Make sure you get on Facebook Live. Make sure you get on Periscope. It is time for you to step out of your comfort zone, because your comfort zone is the reason why you are where you are right now. So you got to get in front of that camera and talk to the people. People watch videos 1,000 times more than they will sit down and read your post. As a matter of fact, they avoid your post. They just swipe up so they don't have to look at what you're talking about. But a video will absolutely attract people to take a look. It's like essentially a window into your own life. So make sure you utilize it the right way. There are three methods to building your business. The first method is offline. This is old school, belly to belly, pick up the phone, go meet up with people, grab a coffee, and that is absolutely efficient and it works as well. However, you can reach a whole lot more with the second one, which is online. So you gotta have an online presence, whether it's a website, a capture page, a funnel, or something that automatically creates or automatically puts you out there and allows the masses to 100% make sure that they are going forward with the message that you are trying to share with them, that they have a place where they can say, hey, I want to look at that website, or I want to look at that training that Ali has done. You go to the website, or you go to a funnel, or whatever we have. So make sure you have an online presence. If you're not, you'll be as forgotten as that post is gone. So you have to have an online presence. The last piece, which is maybe a little bit, I see what's not working. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm not sure what you're referring to about what's not working. It's not working. It's not working. I love you. Yes. Okay, great. Good. Okay. So the third piece is social media. See, social media on its own is a different platform. Yes, you have the online the presence, but you need social media itself. See, social media is now, like, you have Internet Explorer or Safari or Chrome or whatever platform you use, and then you have Facebook. Literally, people now are going to Facebook, just as much, if not more, than they are going in Google. I mean, I myself, whenever someone calls me and I don't recognize the number, I copy it and I paste it into the search bar of Facebook, and their profile automatically comes up. Then I know who I'm talking to. I do a little bit of research, and then I call back. How crazy is that? I don't Google anymore. I Facebook now. It is a place of business on its own, but you got to be very, very careful. The majority of the people who are in Facebook, they're not in it for business. They're in it for social value. So you yourself have to put yourself in a situation where you are communicating the level of love and fun and social life that they want to hear about, not just business. If you create a different platform or a closed group, have at it. But on your public profile, make sure you're not turning people off. It is so easy to utilize social media as your own strategy, and I'll share with you. So use your main platform. See, my sister doesn't have Facebook. She's telling me straight up, I don't like Facebook. But she's always on Instagram. She's always on Snapchat. Those are her two places that she goes to. Whatever platform that you're going to be picking as your main platform, make it home. Be consistent with it. Make sure that that's the place where you are attracting the masses in it 100%. The second platform, whatever you want it to be, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever other platform that you just want to make us fun. For me personally, they're all my main platforms. Now, don't get me wrong. I work on Facebook first, and then I repurpose everything everywhere else, or I have my team do it for me. So make sure that you are utilizing a secondary platform, because you want to touch different places. And here's what my analogy or example that I can give you in a simple format. The very simple thing that I can tell you is, think about it like if you were in your own TV show or your own ad that you just shot. Do you want that ad to just air in one channel, or do you want it in every different channel? You want it in every channel, because every channel attracts a different demographic, and you want to hit every single one of those demographics themselves. Now, what is your online presence like? How do you look to the masses online? See, Facebook is a place for warm market generation. Like, that's where you have the relationships already established. And trust and believe, even the people who you just meet, just by looking at their profile, commenting, having a little bit of back and forth interaction, instantly it is a warm market. Now, it is also your mini website. Many people say, hey, what's your Facebook? That's essentially your mini website. So be very careful what you are documenting in your actual mini website. Be careful what you're documenting in your profile. Some of you sometimes you go one day, all you need is one day negative rant. All of a sudden you just ruined your whole credibility, your whole vision, your whole messagery that you were trying to give out to the masses. It's essentially your own TV channel. So again, be very careful what you're putting out there. Establish a strong brand. A brand is essentially a promise, a message that you stand with. A brand is not a logo. A logo could be just a sign of it, right? It's just that icon that represents it, so people can recognize it. But your brand is you, is your promise, is that message that you're saying, here is what I'm going to do. As I share with you all the time, in Mehdaoui Enterprise, change starts with me. That's what we believe in. That's what we stand behind. That's what we represent. Positive change. So imagine if I go on Facebook and start talking negative and start saying this and start saying that, that completely contradicts the whole process. You're not selling a product or service or whatever it is that you are monetizing right now. You're selling yourself. You're the brand. The people have to feel comfortable and good about you. I was just having a conversation earlier this morning with a partner of mine, and she flat out said, I hate working with such and such person. I don't want to do anything with him or with her, just for the simple fact they're nothing but money hungry, right? And I was like, well, okay, I get it. I get what you're coming from, right? And it was just crazy because they did not feel positive about the individual, not the opportunity to provide. It doesn't matter how great or lucrative anything could be. It's all about, do I want to be in business with that person? So what are you showcasing? What are you putting out there for the masses? Do you have a sharp profile picture? I mean, listen, come on. At least get a high resolution picture with your own phone. Add some filters on it or something, right? But you got to have an attractive picture. Some of you have a picture of like, a quote from a book, and it's just like, that's it. That's who you are. A picture of a book. No, you gotta give a little bit more than that. You gotta give your personality. I gotta know who you are. Is your cover letter saying a story? See, if I watch your cover letter, I will immediately know who you are. Some of you have the name of your company or product or service or whatever announcement. I'm like, you do not care about people. You just want people to give you. That's not good. Like, that's the perception what the masses are taking about you. And you wonder, why isn't my friends and family or my Facebook connections, why aren't they responding to what I'm posting? Well, because the message you're giving is, I just want to take from you. I just want you to buy from me. I just want you to give me. And it could hurt you. So make sure you are on that right away. How about your brand, your about section? If you look on the side of your Facebook page on the left side, it says about. What does that say about you? Is it empty? Is there anything in there at all? Or do you have like every single job since you were 16-year-old and it's like 2 months somewhere else, every other company on the book, right? Guess what? You don't own your network marketing company. Unless you are the owner, it shouldn't be in there. You can put self-employed, professional network marketer, but you should brand yourself, something that you and only you own. Because again, let's just say as an example, you were putting in there the name of your network marketing company, whatever that is, right? And as anything else, people are going to Google or Facebook search and they're going to see some bad reviews. Now you just jeopardize your personal brand. You just jeopardize that prospect from doing business with you because someone somewhere else messed up that had nothing to do with you or your movement or your opportunity even. And now you just got judged. So it should be about what makes you you, what makes you unique. Something that, again, will be relatable and attractive to the masses. Make sure you activate your follow me button as well. When people click that follow me, sometimes if they just don't want to add you as a friend, they just want to follow you. Whenever you post something, they get notified. That's something that you definitely want to have. I mean, you let them know every time you post something. Now, what is your goal from social media prospecting? Your essential goal is this. There's two things to it. One, credibility. Two, likability. See, the beautiful thing about what we do in social media is that you can create your own show, your own image, your own message, right? Make sure it's a positive one. Make sure it adds into your mission, into your credibility, into that message that you want to put out there. And secondly, likability. People like the people that they want to do business with. So make sure you're likable. What do I mean by that? Make sure that, you don't look like a slob. Make sure you're taking the time to clean up the area where you're going to do a Facebook picture or a Facebook Live. Make sure that you're not using foul language because you can offend some people. Make sure you're staying somewhat neutral. Listen, we all have opinions about politics, religion, and sport, but guess what? They are topics in the business world specifically that divide. You will lose half of your audience if you lean one side versus the other. So if you are building a message of unity, of diversity, of bringing people together, make sure you're not out loud splitting yourself with one side versus the other. So again, be extremely careful with what you are putting out there because it is all about credibility and likability. People will absolutely look throughout your whole news feed and try to find something that gives them a reason to say, no, I'm not buying or doing any business with that person. Try to have a capture page ASAP. There are many of them. If you don't have an actual fully operational website, at least a capture page, and you can do it yourself. As a matter of fact, you can go to Canva, Canva.com, that is Canva.com, and you can create your own imagery right now, like, your own cover letter, a cover picture, your own profile picture with messages and all these different things. Like right now, as soon as we're done, you can go there. That is Canva, Canva.com. And make sure also you outsource. We had a whole training a few days ago about outsourcing and how it makes your life easier. Yes, you can cut your own grass, but guess what? It'll take you 2 hours to do, or just like I do, I pay somebody $35 and I use those 2 hours to create a course that can make me thousands and thousands of dollars. That is something that you need to be working on, right away, by valuing your time with profitability, not how much can I save, right? Savings is one thing, but creating profits is much more powerful. So again, the goals for Facebook is you to connect, is to befriend, is to build relationships, is to bring value, and show your lifestyle. Now, so make sure you are very careful about the last one. Some of you try to showcase an imaginary lifestyle. You start writing quotes about job is just over broke, and I will be a millionaire by the end of 2017, and those very, very big time claims or very hardcore statements. Those could 100% hurt you in a major, major way. So you gotta be very careful about what you're putting out there. Not only it's a turnoff for the people who don't understand business because you're offending them. I mean, imagine I want you to be my business partner, or I want you to work for me, or I want you to buy from me, and you are extremely passionate about your job as a teacher. And here I am going on social media all day and stating, jobs suck, J-O-B, just over broke. I can't believe how people can be slaves for a lifetime. Like, I mean, you are offending some people by saying that. Some people will actually not only defriend you, but some of them will even let their friends and family know, like, hey, if that person ever reaches out to you, he's a jerk. He's saying this and he's saying that, and it's really offensive. So be very, very careful with what you are posting and what you are saying online. Now, last but not least, and this is extreme. I'm really, really excited with this. And this is more of there's 2 announcements that will be given away tomorrow night, but I'll kind of give you a little bit of I'll spill the beans a little bit. The very first one is we've been rebuilding our website and upgrading it, because like I've told you before, I upgrade our website every single year just so we can stay relevant, we can stay current, we can stay up to date. We update everything, and I mean every single slide, page, every video, everything gets brand new again, because we want to give the best to our followers. That is one, and tomorrow night we're gonna be releasing an oh my god looking website. Let's just say that. The second thing is we are so excited that we are partnered up, and obviously we are master representatives at a company of ours that we are excited about, and I'm trying to give it away without giving away too much. It's a tool that will 100% allow you to prospect anywhere within 100 yards. That's all I can tell you, and it's automated, by the way. So we're going to be talking about it. Actually, we're having a call tonight at 8 p.m. So if you want to be part of that, and for advertisement, it works for anybody. It's not just for network marketers, or if you have a business that you need more clients, you put that tool and it attracts the masses for you. But tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to be talking about it at a very, very unique global call that I'd love to give you access to it. But I couldn't help myself, because these platforms are very generic. Obviously, we cater to the masses, but this specific tool, product, whatever you want to call it, is 100% the most revolutionary thing I have ever seen when it comes to prospecting. I mean, literally, it's a walk-in, sitting down, everyone comes to you. You no longer have to go back to friends and family, and you get qualified prospects with this. So I'm really, really excited about it. We're going to have a call about it tonight at 8 p.m. And then tomorrow night on our ME show at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to share a little bit more about it. And then immediately after, if you have not had an opportunity to register at our webinar, Work with ali.com/prospect. That is going to be an hour and 15 minutes of everything we have done to build a network in 9 countries and work with so many different companies and have magazines and publications come to us and say, we want you to be an author of ours. And that's going to be at 8 p.m. But you have to register. Otherwise, you will be locked out. You won't have access to it. It's complimentary, 100% free. We're giving this content away, and it is at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And again, to register for it is workwithali.com/prospect. If I gave you this much information right now, imagine what I'm going to give you in an exclusive closed door, 1 hour and 15 minutes worth of information. Plus, I'll show you how you can get this tool at a very, 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 very unique offer that is going to be exclusive to the webinar attendees. So I'm really, really excited about this. Anyhow, thank you again. I love you all. Make sure you register for our webinar. Let me know if you want to be part of our calls or anything that we are doing for our audience, for our team members, and how we're helping them have the world come to them instead of them having to go look for the next customer or the next representative. We love you, and we will talk to you soon. Take care, everybody.